Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about dividing rational expressions. We're going to be using a Kuta software worksheet, so let's go ahead and get started. So the prompt is simplify each expression. We're going to go ahead and start in number 2. So the first thing we need to do is we recognize, number 1, this is division. So when it's division, we need to change it into multiplication first and foremost. So let's rewrite this as a multiplication problem. You might have heard of keep, change, flip. That means keep the first fraction the same. Change, so that's keep. Change the divide into multiply. And then flip the fraction to be a reciprocal. So instead of 8n over 6, we're going to write 6 over 8n. Okay, so that's our keep, change, flip. Multiply by the reciprocal is the same thing as dividing. Now, just real quick, why is that? Well, if we do 8 divided by 2, that's the same thing as 8 times 1/2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 8 times 1/2 is 4. So those are equivalent. Multiplying by the reciprocal is the same thing as dividing. And we can now use our multiplication rules, and it's much more simple. So once we multiply, we're going to multiply top times top. 16n times 6, and bottom times bottom, 17 times 8n. Now, anything we see in the top and in the bottom, we can cross off. We can reduce. So I'm going to cross off the n with this n. And now I can cancel out a couple more things. So I can reduce, let me change to green, the 16 with the 8. Why? Well, 16 divided by 8 is 2. So the 16 divided by 8 is 2. The 8 divided by 8 is 1, which, 17 times 1 is just going to give me 17. Now, my 6 and my 17 do not have any common factors, so we cannot reduce them. What is left? My final answer is going to be 2 times 6 in the top over 17 times 1, or just 17. That gives me 12 over 17. 17. Final answer. Let's go ahead and do another example. Let's see if we can find a little bit tougher one. And I see one worth doing down here. So let's go ahead and jump to number 8, and we'll do number 10 afterwards. So number 8, we see that we have division, so we're going to keep, change, flip. We're going to say 3 over 28b times b plus 1. We're changing it to the reciprocal over 3. Now, some people like to put it all under one fraction before canceling. I like doing it before. So I'm going to cancel the 3 with the 3. And it looks like that's all I can cancel. Notice how I can't cancel that b with that b. Why? The reason I can't is because I have this b plus 1. They are together. So because that's not a b plus 1 in the bottom, I cannot cancel it with this b plus 1 in the top. Think of this as having parentheses. Okay? So my final answer is going to be b plus 1 over 28b. And that's my final answer. Much more simple probably than you anticipated. Okay, finally, number 10. Keep, change, flip. We're going to rewrite this as multiplying by the reciprocal instead of dividing. 28x plus 4 times 35x plus 5 over 6. Okay. So let's see here. We have the 6 can cancel with the 6. Now, here's the problem. We have these two terms with addition, but they might have some common factors between them. So we need to factor these two things first. Let me rewrite it like this. 35x plus 5 divided by 28x plus 4. Well, I'm going to factor out the top first. What can be factored in the top? Well, I noticed that there's 35 and 5 both share a common factor of 5. Let me go to purple. So I'm going to go 5. What's left? 5 times 7x gives me 35x. And then 5 times 1 gives me 5. Let me factor the bottom now. What's common between 28x and 4? The 4 is. What's left? Well, 4 times 7x gives me 28x. and 4 times 1 gives me 4. Now I hope you see that we have common factors now, 7x plus 1. Because it's all in parentheses, we can cancel both because it's in parentheses. They are the same term. So what's left in our answer? 5/4. Final answer. Hope you found this video helpful. See you next time.